Welcome back. In this video we'll unbox what's hopefully another bargain refurbished Chromebook. And this one's a bit of a beast in terms of size and form factor. It's a 15.6 inch convertible Chromebook. Followers on X will have seen my post on Wednesday on the excellent conditioned refurbished Lenovo Flex 3i Chromebooks, available at electrical deals on eBay in the UK. At the time of posting this video there's still more available, but the offer ends tomorrow, Monday 1st of July. So I paid just under £162, that's about $205 US. I ordered that morning and received it the next day via DPD, so a really smooth process again. Like the Acer I showed you, it's looking like it's more ex-Argos stock. Based off the struck off catalogue or CAT number you can see on the box, it's currently £249 brand new there, that's about $315 US, so a decent saving of about 35% on new. In the box it's just the 45-watt USB-C charger as usual, plus the Chromebook, and first impressions is that this is in excellent condition like new as expected. This one is in Lenovo's Arctic Grey colour and has a full plastic build, but feels really solid in a reassuring way. You've also got this part textured lid as we've seen on other Chromebooks in this series on the channel. The weight is noticeable at just over 1.94 kg, that's just over 4.28 pounds, but then you've got to remember it's a 15.6 inch large Chromebook with a touchscreen. That touchscreen is Full HD and IPS, and the Chromebook itself is fully convertible. It's got 8GB of RAM, 128GB of storage and the Pentium Silver N6000 processor, meaning it should have decent performance with a fanless design, and it's going to get Chrome OS updates through to June 2031. More signs of it being new or unused include the sticker covering the webcam, and of course it's got the privacy slider there too. It was already running Chrome OS 125 from May, but I used guest mode to update it to Chrome OS 126. That just released last week, and it enabled me to try out the new Quick Start setup. That meant scanning a QR code from the Chromebook on my Android phone to avoid typing in credentials for the wireless and my Google account. It certainly lived up to the Quick in its name. Trying out the Chromebook, this combo of the Pentium Silver N6000 plus the 8GB of RAM, as I've seen in some other Chromebooks, is really snappy for general use and browsing. Even switching between a couple of users and of course gaming a bit like Real Racing 3 here was no problem. By the way, it'd be great to hear in the comments if you'd go for the Acer Chromebook 314 I showed last week for £60 less than this, or if you'd pay that extra for this one and why. If you haven't seen the video on the refurbished £100 Acer Chromebook, I'll link that in the top right now. I of course did the mandatory checks to piece together a bit more of the history of this Chromebook. It's had just one battery cycle and it shows a manufacture date of November last year, 2023, so that further confirms this as a decent bargain in my eyes. I expect that one battery cycle came from the refurb process, in which they must have updated to the latest Chrome OS version at the time, 125 as mentioned. The convertible nature of a Chromebook this big is quite novel and interesting to me at the moment too. I'll get to give you more thoughts on it in the full review, so do subscribe to the channel and click the bell if you want to see that. You've got a decent array of ports on this Lenovo too. There's no dual USB-C, which would have been nice, but there is an HDMI port, which I know some of you prefer to see. The keyboard deck looks unused. It's nice to see the speaker bar up there too, so the sound fires up at you, and you've got a dedicated number pad thanks to the larger size of this Chromebook. The trackpad feels good as well. There's no looseness there like I actually experienced and fixed previously when I reviewed the non-convertible version of this Chromebook. I'll link that video on the left now, or if you prefer you can click the video on the right if you want to see how you can save even more money when you buy refurbished tech like this Chromebook.